Hello and welcome to the EMP Tech Group. Back up in the support area, back up in the nerve center, this time with Chad. And Chad, you were nominated to get your head into a new product line that we just signed up. PDi Digital, product software is called Sepio.
Sepio.
Sepio, got it. And their big thing is these smart tags. And we've done a project with these a long time ago, but we weren't signed up directly as a reseller for PDi Digital, but now we are. And we bought this demo kit, and we got a bunch of tags. There's an access point or two around here as well.
Yeah, we got a couple access points.
Cool, because these need their own access point.
Correct.
And there's actually some bigger tags inside of here, so there's a pretty big one. We'll show it here in a minute. Okay, so the use case is many, but one of them is, hey, I've got a tag and I want to use it for a call tag kind of a thing, right? So it's there, it's showing me information and I need more product, and I can push the button on this tag, signal goes up, and someone knows to replenish product. It could be, we have a lot of customers that put these kinds of tags on a product, and as the product goes through a manufacturing process, the barcode changes. So you, instead of relabeling over and over again, you could just change the barcode on this tag as you go step by step by step.
Correct.
What am I missing? What are the other thoughts? Oh, locate, right? Because this tag will flash.
Yep, so we talked to pick the light sort of deal where I'm trying to find this product. You could flash the light of the tag that you need to go pick. Once you're there, you could also have some sort of feedback to your system, either a button push, maybe I scan the barcode on the tag, letting the system know I made it to the right spot.
Yeah. Well, the news piece, the newsletter piece that I wrote, I don't know, 5 or 7 years ago when we first did one of these, said that your product says pick me. So you go into an area and you're like, which one is it? And you got tags on everything. There's a blue light that flashes here, right?
7 colors, but
so it could be red, could be green, could be anything. Or you can make the tag itself flash.
You can invert the screen. So instead of black text with white background, you can invert it where your text is now white on a black.
Well, the other day when you and I were talking, that was kind of an interesting thing, because you could do that. It looks like this. Whoa, it looks like this, but when it's the tag you want, you make it white on black. So when you got a bunch of tags, you just look for the one that's inverted, and then you know that's the one.
So we did it on that one right there. But if we wanted to invert it, you just say invert tag.
Give it a minute. So I'm gonna
give it a second.
It's this one. This one's going. So it's kind of flickering and fluttering and changing, and then it'll go. Oh, it's flashing. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
That's just the tag resetting its display. So.
Okay. But you got an idea. By the way, these are not. Oh wow. Now it's white on black instead of black on white. Nice. And these are not sub-second, right? This is going to take seconds, under a minute probably, to happen.
For display changes like that, it should be just a few seconds. As you saw, it had to flash through its sequence, so you have to account for that time. But things like the LED flashing, that's pretty quick. So if we flash... Sure I get the right tag here.
That doesn't matter, just make one of them flash. By the way, while we're up, here it goes.
So you can see that was just maybe a couple seconds.
Is it flashing repeatedly?
It flashes once every 4 seconds.
Every time I look away, it flashes. So yeah, okay, cool. So okay, we're blowing past something that's really important that I want to make sure we're talking about. You've got a little application on the handheld device, right? That's talking to an API in the background, the PDi Digital API.
Correct.
You wrote all this in MCL.
Correct.
One of our secret weapons, I talk about this all the time. Very inexpensive product. It's $150 or $75 a license on this handheld. Very quick for you to develop. You and Chris both do applications on MCL.
We use APIs regularly in MCL.
So if the customer needs some tags, needs a mobile computer app to interact with the tags, we can do that for very little money. So you know that's a huge advantage that we have. Also, our development team here, we already did it for one of our automotive customers, can write a full-born application for like a call tag or for, hey, there's a sea. We have a lot of customers have this sea of products, right? And they all look alike. They're all the same one. And I need to get this specific one. How do I know which one it is? Readily, at a glance. If you got a tag on it, you just make the tag invert and change colors like it's doing, or you flash the light on it, and then you can go over and you can acknowledge, I found you, and make it stop doing it. Yeah. These tags were initially set up for smart shelving. I mean, that was the initial dream for the product. So because for a grocery store or a retail chain, to change prices on everything on the shelves was ridiculous. So with these smart tags, you could do that. That's not what we do. We do manufacturing, logistics, things like that. So what application are we pushing? We don't really have. It's another tool in our tool belt is what it is.
Here's what it can do.
Yeah.
See.
Well, we go see a customer and they go, hey, I'm having trouble locating products. There's a sea of them over here and I'm trying. Okay, now we got a possible solution. And oh, by the way, if we do a handheld application where it's like, what product are you looking for? You could scan a barcode off a sheet, go, I'm looking for this product, and you would then go down, make the right tag, start flashing, changing colors, do whatever. Or again, through a production process, now this is not a 1, 2, 3, it's a 4, 5, 6. Boom, you change it to a 4, 5, 6.
Right.
Yeah. Good stuff. And you had to go to, where was that for training? Chicago?
Chicago.
Yeah.
For a few days.
Yeah.
Training.
And learned how all this worked. And not only learned how all this worked, but came back and bolted another one of our products onto it to make a really good end-to-end solution for customers.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, smart tags for whatever use. We're your guys. We've got guys like Chad here who can do it all.
Yeah.
EMPTechGroup.com. Always the best place to find us. Thanks for watching.